Hey Credit Warriors, welcome to the show, and we have a Capital One themed episode for you today. We're going to talk about two Capital One cards that seem to be ending, okay, these cards are going away, and then another awesome bonus on the Capital One venture that you can get now, okay, so stick around to the end of the show for that one. So first up, we have the Capital One Savor card. Now I know a lot of people like this card, but Capital One has sent out letters saying that on July 16th, 2024, they will stop accepting applications to the Savor card. And you can see that on their website, since that date has been and gone, that was yesterday, on their website, they now only have the Savor 1 and the Savor for Students, Good Credit, etc., just 3 versions of it, but not the actual Savor card. They're all Savor 1. Now, Capital One said this in their email about this: we're always listening to customers and evaluating our products for the right offerings. Based on this, we have made the decision to remove Savor as a card offering. And I could have seen this coming, to be honest, because the Savor card, it started a few years ago and it was 3% on dining, okay? It was billed as the credit card for foodies. Then the Uber card came out and offered 4% on dining, okay? And so the Savor card kind of had to compete. So they upped the 3% to 4%, but they added an annual fee of $95. Now, if you were one of the original people who had the Savor, one of the first applicants, I think you still retained it without the annual fee, okay? So I think there's still people grandfathered in without the annual fee and they're getting 4x on dining or 4% on dining because it's cashback, not points. But yeah, they only increased that to 4% to, compete with the Uber card. But then the Uber card a few years later was also discontinued, okay? So the Uber card was discontinued. Now they got this Savor, which is 4% on dining, but it's got an annual fee. It's not really a good option because people who like cashback cards generally don't want annual fees. So the Savor 1 that they then brought out was sort of more like the original Savor, okay? 3% on dining, but no annual fee. That's what people want, okay? And people talk about the Capital One duo, the Venture X and the Savor 1, as being one of the best credit card duos you can have, all right? And also if you didn't know, even though it's a cashback card, if you have like the Venture X or the Venture, you can convert that cashback to points and 1 cent becomes 1 point. So anyway, the Savor 1 is perfectly good. It's kind of similar to the original Savor. The actual Savor itself kind of became like not a very optimized product, I don't think, because it was developed that way really just to compete with the Uber card, which was then discontinued. So now it's kind of competing with no one. It's just out there on its own, not really making much sense, all right? So anyway, Savor is being discontinued. People who have it though, you're probably grandfathered in. We haven't heard whether you're going to be converted to another card yet, but we will let you know if you are. However, the people who hold our next card will be converted to a different credit card. And that next card is the Capital One Walmart credit card. It is also shutting down. If you go to the landing page where you used to be able to apply for that card, we now just have a statement saying that it is ending. There's also now a page explaining what is happening to current card holders of the Capital One Walmart credit card. The partnership between Capital One and Walmart is ending, and we will be unable to continue to offer the Capital One Walmart Rewards card and the Walmart Rewards card. Why did it say that twice? I don't know. Whatever, let's keep going. For eligible customers who currently have one of these cards, okay, I guess there's 2 versions. We're excited to inform you that your card will be replaced with a Capital One Quicksilver MasterCard. What are they talking about? We're excited to inform you. What's that to get excited about? They're giving you bad news. The card you wanted was the Walmart card. They're giving you bad news and they're saying that it's exciting. Like, that's ridiculous. I hate when banks do this or when any company does this. And yeah, the Quicksilver card, it's 1.5% cashback. Most people will probably just cancel it, okay? So it's not really worth having. Yeah, ridiculous that they're excited about it. I remember one time at Six Flags, I lined up for a roller coaster and then a storm came and it started raining and they announced, guys, the roller coaster is closed. Like that, like we're really excited about it for some reason. And everyone just stayed in line, like what? That can't be real. What are they talking about? Why are they so excited and they're saying it's closed? And then someone else had to get on the microphone and say, yeah, it really is closed, guys. You got to go home. Well, not go home, but get out of line, go and do something else. So yeah, anyway, that was a segue. But anyway, if you have a Capital One Walmart card, just look out for a new Quicksilver card in the mail. The partnership actually ended because Walmart sued Capital One and a judge ruled that they could end it early. The date is unknown as of now when it's actually ending, but yeah, just do look out for a new card in the mail. All right, now let's talk about some good news, and that is a new bonus on the Capital One venture. This is a limited time offer and it is the regular bonus of 75,000 points plus an additional $250 travel credit for use with Capital One Travel if you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. So if you value the points at 1 cent per point, that's $750 plus $250, so $1,000 in value. Or if you use a points guy valuation of 1.85 cents per point, which takes into account using transfer partners, that's going to be $1,387.50 in value plus an extra $250, so that's going to be $1,637.50. Venture, of course, is the great mid-tier credit card that earns 2x Capital One miles on all purchases for a $95 annual fee. Annual fees on cards that earn points and miles make a lot more sense than on cashback cards. This is also a good alternative travel card to the Venture X if you feel you don't need all the lounge access, which is basically what you are paying the higher annual fee for with the Venture X. Anyway, I will put a link to our top travel credit cards page on our partner website, creditcards.com, where you can find a mini review of this card. Although it's only showing the 75,000 point bonus here, if you actually click this little eye thing here, it does show you that it is actually the deal for the $250 travel credit as well. All right, guys, short and sweet. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for the latest credit card news and deals as they happen, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.